Hey, welcome to BSB TV. Today, I'm really excited. I've got Karen Chaston from the Chaston Centre. How are you today, Karen?
Great, thanks you, Kevin. Thanks for having me here.
Look, it's absolutely our pleasure. Now, you're here to talk about people-profit connection and basically the correlation between having a motivated and happy workforce and or team and profits in your business.
Yes, that's right. As a former CFO of a publicly listed company, I wish I knew then what I know now, because motivating your staff and actually valuing your staff as your greatest asset is the aim that every business should have. And unfortunately, most of us think of our employees as replaceable, one-dimensional, come to work and just do your job and then go home, don't bring your problems with you. But it's never going to happen. And that's why.
And CFOs, they don't normally worry about people so much. They're too busy with numbers.
Yeah, except for the people that obviously work for them, and then they're like, oh, why can't you do this quicker? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you motivated? Why aren't you working like I am? First person in, last person to leave. And that's the problem, isn't it?
I know it really is, because the less we're made to feel like people, the less we're inclined to do anything or be motivated. Absolutely. But before we get to that, you've got this twin thing happening. Tell us all about. I've always had a theory that twins were a little bit hereditary, but you're living proof of this.
Well, yes, fraternal twins are the ones that carry on. Anyone can have identical twins because that's just the egg splitting. But yes, I am a mother of fraternal twin boys, and I have twin sisters, and my grandfather had twin sisters. So, yep, it definitely carries on. It was meant to skip a generation, they think, but no, it doesn't have to skip a generation.
So fraught with danger being a female in your family, that's for sure. So coming back to the workshop. So you're actually doing a workshop next, what is today? Tuesday, isn't it?
Next week.
That's kind of how it's been around here lately. So next Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock, you're doing a workshop all about the people profit connection. And it really, who's it for?
It's for any leader who is finding it really hard to motivate their staff. Each day they're saying to themselves, why does it have to be so hard to motivate their staff? Why can't they rock up and just do their work and then go home?
I know some people find it so easy. Other people find it a bit more challenging. And so it really is about unlocking that secret to having people wanting to do the things that you're wanting them to do and everything else. So in this, you've got a 3-step strategy in relation to this.
Yes, I have. Do you want me to share it?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so the first step is the you factor, because it always comes back to you. How are you leading? How are you motivating your staff? How are you actually showing up each and every day? And then the next factor is the know, like, and trust factor. And this is a two-way street. You're not going to get your employees really performing at their highest until they actually know, like, and trust you, and vice versa. How are you actually with them? Are you actually giving them the lead to be able to do and innovate in their role? And then the last factor is the resilience factor, because stuff is going to come your way, and resilience is a learned skill. Many people think you either have it or you don't, but it's not. It's just having the know-how on how to be more resilient, and that's what I share in the People Profits Connection.
And that's an awesome message, that basically, 1, first look within, 2, know, like, and trust. Are you acting in a way that is encouraging people to trust you? And 3, look at your resilience, look at your grit, how you're showing up every single day. So fantastic. So it's going to be a 1-hour workshop or webinar.
Yes.
And at the end of it, what do they walk away with at the end of this 1 hour?
So they'll be able to walk away understanding why it's important to have your people as your greatest asset and to treat them that way. Let's think about it. When we have an asset that is earning us revenue, we maintain it, we train it, we help it to be more viable in everything it does. The next thing it does is it helps you to understand how you can bring these three factors into your workplace, and how you can, the key things for you to start looking at, and then of course how you can then enhance them further down the track. And of course, the more that you treat your employees on the same level that you will all of your other investors, they will return the investment to you. And isn't that what we want? Happy people, happy profits.
Absolutely. And the more we surround ourselves with happy people, the happier that makes us too. So it's a really, it's good to give to get, really, at the end of the day. So fantastic message. I know that I'll be very keen to come along and find out more about that, because it is something that, from time to time we all struggle with, we all get challenged by. And so I'm really looking forward to finding out more about the People Profit Connection next Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. What we'll do is when we get off here, so Kelly Watt's saying she's not receiving any sound. I'm hoping it's just you, Kelly, but we'll have a look at this when we get back. So somebody else has said it's very important during COVID. Not the sound, I don't think. I think they're talking about what we're talking about. So I think other people are hearing it. Isn't it wonderful how you can get messages instantly and then panic about them? We'll throw a link in about how you can register directly for this particular workshop as soon as we get off, because that's when Facebook is more happy to share the content that we post up. So thank you very much for coming along today, Karen. I look forward to catching up with you on the webinar next Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
Thanks, Kevin. Bye, everyone. See you then.